What's up, guys? We're back with another video, and today we're not going to be looking at the Gerber. We're going to be looking at the knife that may possibly replace the Montana Knife Company Speed Goat. I have nothing against Montana Knife Company. If they're watching this, which I highly doubt it, I'm sorry, but there's some things that Hogue did design nicer. So let's look at it. This is the Hogue Extrak CPM M4 3.3 clip point black solid G10 handles. Is the right side, actually. So in the box you get a very long, that does not look long, very long case. So let's see what we actually have in it. So there's no videos on the Hogue Extrak. Like, there's a couple, but they aren't very good. Sorry, people. For what I want to see. Most of them I see, they just have the sleeve here on the blade. Well, if you guys are looking to buy an Extrak, they come with a sheath. I'm gonna dump everything out here. So, I actually have a black Hogue sticker. They're normally blue, like the folders. This is my first fixed blade, though. Instructions, we don't need the box. This is a US made knife. This is the sheath it comes with. And it also has an ulti clip, which are good clips. So, here is the Hogue Extrak. We're not gonna deal with the sheaths right now. Like M4 Steel, CPM M4, it says it right there. It's very sharp out of the box. It's very light. Now, I did put this on the scale, and the Speed Goat weighs less, but I guarantee you, if you take these G10 panels off, it weighs less than the Speed Goat. Thickness, it's really hard to see. I'm sorry, guys. I think that the Hogue is way thinner. Don't worry about what the heck that noise was, because I don't even know. So, it has a sleeve in case you're elk hunting or something. Now, I always say elk hunting. This is just an example. If you're a Western hunter, and you don't feel like packing a sheath, or you don't feel like carrying a sheath because you're going to be lying prone or something, elk, pronghorn, you know what I mean. You can throw the, now what the heck, I just forgot. You can throw the sleeve on it and just throw it in your bag. I mean, it's relatively strong. And what I actually had to do was I actually had to message Hogue and ask them if the sheath came with it. Because I saw no videos of this. And they said, yes, all of them come with it. I'm like, okay. So there's a hole here to tie off to if you really wanted to. I would not carry this as a neck knife because of how easily it comes off. Sorry, Hogue. But you could if you wanted to. I mean, it's strong enough. But it's not like a retention. That's what it looks like with the sleeve. That's obviously without. And this is the sheath. If I can get it here. That's what it looks like with the sheath. It actually looks pretty cool. But this is an EDC knife, this is going to be my EDC fixed blade from now on. It's your hunting knife. Now, am I just going to get rid of this $230 knife? No. This knife runs $160, which people say is overpriced. I honestly don't think that it is. It's a Hogue. It's a good brand. It's all US. So is Montana Knife Company. Go give them support still. But I don't know. I really like the Hogue. Now, here's the reason why I think that the Hogue beats the Montana. If you're looking for blade length, the Speed Goat, by all means. If you're looking for grips that are going to be easy to clean off, the Hogue wins. This is paracord. Now, if you go buy a Montana Knife Company Blackfoot or whatever it is, I think it's a Blackfoot, you're going to be perfect, but you're going to be into $300. I'm talking about like budget here. This is amazing. Now, Hogue makes that other knife, I forget what it's called, but the blade is like a release. You can release the blade. That's a great knife. I don't think I'm going to get one of them just because I'm not a fan of them. But for you hunters that do like that kind, that'll be awesome. Now, I'm not a steel nerd. I think that the 52-100, I think that's what this is a better steel. They've skinned 2 elk with these. According to Josh Smith from Montana Knife Company, they've skinned 2 elk, and then they had to resharpen it, of course, but he said that it was still pretty sharp after the first one. Now, my buck knives, my buck 102, we skinned 2 full deer with that, and then it obviously got dull. It's 440, obviously. It's gonna 420 or 440, I forget. But we did okay on that. But now that I have these, it's gonna be so much nicer. The retention on this sheath, I would trust carrying, which I will carry. Now, the only complaint I have on this sheath is how far the holes are apart from each other. Because I was gonna put a Black Arch Holsters clip on here because I have one that takes 2 screws and it was too short. So I either could have drilled through it, which I don't really feel like doing, I'm lazy. So I was looking at this Ulti clip that comes with it, and I have no idea what the heck an Ulti clip is. So what you do is, if you guys don't, you lift that, you slide it under, and then you tighten it. It's not good on a belt, as you can see. Let me lift that for you. So what I do is I slide my belt around here for extra support, and I clip that on the inside of my pants or jeans or whatever I'm using. But this knife is worth the money, I promise you. And Hogue, they're a good company, like really good. So this, am I gonna toss? Yes. No, I'm joking. I'll keep that in the box in case I'd ever need it. But overall, great knife. Now, there is no retention on here that you can adjust, which is fine. That's where Montana Knife Company wins on their sheath. And they also win because you can put the clips wherever you want. That's with their new sheaths. But that's where the Hogue wins. It's hard to review a knife without, the people questioning. But we'll do, wow, they're like the same. The Deca is just a little bit taller. I guess I'll compare these again. And then the only other knife I really have, I'll compare my Leatherman Free P4. That's out, and then I'll do the blade on it. And then I have one more knife that I'll grab for you guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. You always have to review like a buck 102 or something. So this is the buck 102 compared to the Hogue Extrak. The 102 is definitely bigger. And then I'll compare it to one more knife here. My 110 is not with me, it's in the house. We'll compare it to the 113 Ranger Skinner. And the Hogue beats the Skinner. This knife is a great knife too. I recommend buying this. This is a leather sheath. But if you guys want to watch I guess it's kind of a podcast, not really. If you guys want to listen to something about sheaths, go on Montana Knife Company's YouTube and look at what Josh Smith has to say. I think it's leather versus Kydex is what the video is called. And he explains why Kydex is superior, because if you get water down in there, it doesn't matter. And I like how Hogue designed the hole there so water can run out. So did Montana Knife Company, right there. But like I said, this is a great knife. All these knives are great, honestly. But compared to the Montana Knife Company, I do think the Hogue wins, but I'm not going to ditch this knife. I'm going to use this knife. I'll use it for deer season. I'll let you guys know how it stands. But will I stop carrying this? Probably not, honestly, because I really like this knife. But what I might do is I might end up throwing the old clip back on here, because I just saw this on sale and was like, I need to buy that. But the G10 is really grippy too. I don't think your hands are going to slide. It does have a choil up here for your thumb, like a thumb ramp. Very sharp from factory. And if you guys are looking for a Hogue folder, the Deca is on top, I think. But the next, I'm not promising, guys, the next knife I think I buy is gonna be a buck deploy auto. I don't have any autos yet, and I think I need one. So we'll see. Comment down below if I should buy a buck auto or if I should buy a Hogue K320 auto. They're around the same price. Oh, and also I got this from Blade HQ, first time ordering from them. I think it took 3 days to ship, 2 or 3, which is fine. That's no big deal. But they were really fast once it shipped. They have headquarters in Virginia and in Utah. Mine came from Virginia, so it was really fast from where I live. But yeah, so overall, if you guys have any questions about this knife or any knife that was shown here, or what knife should I buy in general or something like that, let me know. Give me like price point or whatever if you do have questions. If you guys want to know more about this, like a specific question, let me know. I might make a video on it if it's something that I should have covered. But let me know, guys. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.